What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol TEVA for Teva Pharmaceuticals. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. You can see some rough levels on our daily chart already, but we need to do a couple of additions here. The main one would, of course, be this floor of support in here, and notice that the daily bar did close underneath that 798, 8-ish as the round number, psychological support, correct? So a fairly bearish indication. And the other bearish thing going on here is, of course, the increase in the sell side volume. So what we would watch out for is just, can we make it to that next low, put in an equal low, and then hunt for a lower low? Now, in the case of a downside drift over the course of course, New Year's Eve tomorrow, so be aware of that you might just see some lighter trading volume out there in general. Let's take a look off to the left and see what we have for prior support underneath 777. So really going to come from that little spike lower in here. So 750 strikes me as important, and then of course the lows of sort of that move in there at 657, 650. Start to just treat that as a zone. You don't want to cherry pick the very true low, but you also don't want to forget that it is there. Okay, so 657 as the major level, and I'm getting my numbers confused now. 750 as the closer one here. I just wanted to illustrate where that's coming from. So back over to where we're at currently. Let me scrunch this up so we can see the proximity of that target, and it's certainly reasonable, right? Especially noting what we saw on today's range. If we just put in another daily bar that looks like that, easily able to get to that 750. So it does look like there is some more downside in the tank, but please don't forget that we need to at least make an equal low and then a lower low under that 778. I don't really see the point, at least as of right now. Now, the opening pattern could change things, but I don't see the point in chasing it right here. Generally speaking, when you come from the top all the way to the bottom, it's not unreasonable to expect a little bit of dead cat bounce, lower high, then reattempt for the equal low, and potentially lower after that. So again, please be prepared for the possibility for a dead cat bounce, noting that we have come from top all the way to bottom in essentially one fell swoop, which again is generally speaking not sustainable. So if we take a look at the 30-minute intraday time frame, let's break out the Fibonacci's, come in from the high of the where is it? There's the high of today's session. There's the move down to the low of where the first bounce was. And again, this is going to be quite clear here. Never even making it close to the 38.2. And then if we just clean that fib up, come in from the high down to the true low of the day. Again, there's no structure at your 38.2. However, noting that that's the day's range, we just want to keep that in mind for that lower high scenario. So if we do get the dead cat bounce, as long as we're underneath 820, fine. It's not bullish here inside of Teva. As a matter of fact, it's just bear flag consolidation. Breakdowns, again, give us that equal low and then lower low into 750 on the daily time frame chart. So those are my thoughts. It does look bearish, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the dead cat bounce. Be careful of the dead cat bounce and watch to see if it resists at the 38.2. And if so, you know the bearish trade is on. If not, and we move higher, again, I really wouldn't try to play around in the midpoint of an overall daily range. For bullish trades to start to unfold, I would want to see this back up and over that 853. That's going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it today or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.